Theology in 3 minutes. Topic: the Logos argument, also known as the one and many argument. We tend to think of the world in terms of collections and categories, of concepts or objects made up of smaller parts. Sometimes, however, we overstate the importance of breaking these ideas down. A car is just metal and wiring, a body is just cells and tissue, a city is just people and buildings, but that way of thinking, while useful in some cases, is often grossly reductive. The whole is not merely the sum of its parts. A car has utility beyond mere metal. A body exhibits coordinated behavior beyond mere flesh. Consider a city. A city may seem like nothing more than a collection of citizens, buildings, and roads, but a city also has laws, structure, and an identity. It has a social culture, it can punish crime, and it persists across multiple generations of its citizens. And yet if you go looking for it, you will never find the city as a single physical object. It is real, but not in the same way that its parts are real. This pattern is not unique to cities, it appears everywhere. To start small, a triangle is a shape composed of 3 distinct lines. On the larger end of the scale, a galaxy is a structured system of stars and other celestial bodies, ordered around a center of mass. And this trend continues, up and down. Every level of reality, from great to small, can be logically ordered into units and collections, where smaller components come together into greater conceptual wholes. Causation itself also operates in both directions. We often think in terms of bottom-up causation, where parts create wholes, such as how a nation is made of citizens. But just as clearly, there is top-down causation, where the whole governs the parts, such as how a nation represents its citizens. Each level of reality, from great to small, simultaneously depends upon what it contributes towards, as well as what contributes towards it. Philosophers have wrestled with the logical conclusion of this observation for centuries. How do we balance both the one and the many? If the foundation of reality were only a collection of disconnected parts, there would be no coherence, no meaningful structure. But if everything were only one undifferentiated whole, then distinction ceases to exist. Everything within reality exists simultaneously as both states of being, unity and multiplicity, wholes and parts, patterns and instances. This idea is exemplified in the classic ship of Theseus thought experiment. If every part of a ship is replaced, is it still the same ship? Most people recognize that, despite the changing parts, the identity of the ship persists. The replacement of every part is certainly noteworthy, but it does not seem to disrupt the identity of the whole. So, if every level of reality is structured as a pattern that unifies its parts, then what is the ultimate source of that structure? What is the highest unity that holds everything together? What is the pattern behind all patterns? This is what is referred to in the West as the Logos, the principle of order and intelligibility itself. And it is not unique to Western philosophy either. Eastern religions may refer to this same one-as-many philosophy as the Dharma, or the Brahman. The argument works as well for them, as it does for Abrahamic religions, who attribute the Logos to a monotheistic God of all. Whatever you call it, every level of existence depends on higher levels of organization to make sense of it. Therefore, reality itself can also be formed by an ultimate unifying foundation, a foundation that is truly transcendent.